Hello, you beautiful Knotty-creatives. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Selassie. So glad to be back with you guys. I wanted to show you guys how to make this super cute faux fur headband. This is actually going to be a part 2 series where I show you guys how to make this headband as well as super cute faux fur fingerless gloves. Okay, so these are what they look like on. Definitely will insert like a picture video with the headband as well, with the gloves also, so you guys can see what they look like. Just one skein, you could probably get about 2 headbands out of one skein of yarn, which is definitely great as well. So you can make, you know, so many different headbands as gifts and pass them on to your loved ones, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, whatever the case may be. Yeah, so what you're going to need to do first is give your girl a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've ever made any sort of fur gloves or headbands and what kind of yarn you used. Please don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the tools. So we will need big twist in this Serene yarn. The color I'm using here is called Golden Yellow. Okay, you only need 2 skeins of that. You're also going to need the hook size H, which is a 5mm, and some scissors, of course. If you wanted to have measuring tape, that is optional, just so that you can measure the circumference of your head. First things first, we're going to be again making the headband, which is super easy, super simple to make. The only thing that might be a bit difficult is just with the stitches themselves, but yeah, it's just the thickness of the yarn and how it looks. But once you get your yarn, you're just going to go ahead and make a slip knot. Okay, and there's so many videos on how to make a slip knot, but here I am doing mine. And you just attach your hook, and from here we're just going to go ahead and chain up a total of 14. Okay, so just chain up 14. That's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. From here we're going to be doing double crochets. That's going to be the majority of the project. So we're turning the yarn around and working into that one loop on the back. So you're just gonna double crochet, and if you want at this point you can add a stitch marker. It's completely up to you. I'm just honestly feeling around for the stitches. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and just double crochet all the way down, and I'll let you guys just see me do that here. But yeah, if you're a beginner, this yarn might be a bit difficult to work with, but you know, if you really want to make this headband or really want to work with this yarn, I would recommend, you know, starting with like maybe put a stitch marker in every stitch, you know, for the beginning foundation row, so you can see where it is that you should be inserting your hook. You know, nobody cares how you start off or how many times you have to try or how many stitch markers you have to add. The main key is just the majority, the main key is just the overall project. You know, you can always take out those stitch markers and your result is going to be the same. So no worries about how you have to start. It's all about how you end. So yeah, I'm on my 14th double crochet here. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. At this point, I just want to measure for you guys. To show you, currently this is showing as 6 inches on here. I don't think you guys can see that too much, so let me pull it up closer. Okay, so that's 6 inches there for you. Okay, at this point you're just going to chain up 1 and turn. So at the end of each row you're just going to chain up 1 and turn, and then double crochet into that same stitch and every other stitch after. So you should always have a total of 14 double crochets. at the end of each row. I really love the feel and texture of this yarn. It's absolutely beautiful. Big Twist definitely, had a great idea with this one here. But yeah, I definitely love it. It's the right amount of thickness, fur, softness. It's very beautiful. At this point here, I'm just going ahead and pretty much just doing the same thing, and please don't forget that last stitch at the end. It might look like there's not a stitch, but there is. Okay, so this is 2 rows, and chain up 1 and double crochet into that same stitch after you turn. And it's just pretty much that same repeat, guys, all the way across for each row. So yeah, just go ahead and keep doing that continuously. And for the length of the project, we're actually going to be needing a total of 26 rows. Okay, so again, I repeat, for the length of the project, we will need 26 rows. Here I am with my length here. And I'm actually on my last row, my 26th row. So I just finished up the 26th row. Okay, so now to attach the piece, but first I want to show you guys what the measurement is. Okay, so for the full length of the project, you're looking at a total of 20 inches, okay, for the length. And then for the width of the project, it's actually 5 inches. Okay, so after we did add the initial foundation row and the first row, it did shrink up about 1 inch, so you have to keep that in mind. So here we're going to chain up 1, then connect both sides. I just zoomed in so you guys can see that a bit better. And once you chain up 1, okay, and connect both sides, you're going to go into that same stitch. And now to close up the 2 sides, we are actually going to be single crocheting all the way down. And you just have to make sure at this point, you can definitely, if you're a beginner, you can add stitch markers into, like I said before, each of those stitches, just so you can make sure that they are properly aligned. It's completely up to you how you do it, but just know that it's the end result that matters. So any type of wonkiness or how it looks during the journey is completely okay. Nobody is going to judge you. So yeah, you're just going through each stitch and single crocheting all the way down. So I'll let you guys watch me here. I just love how quickly this works up, guys. This is a super great gift in time for Christmas. It works up quickly. You could get, so many of these out. But yeah, at this point I finished with the single crochet and I chained one and cut off the yarn. So this is the end result here. Okay, and at this point I'm going to measure again to show you guys. Once you add both sides together, since the initial length was 20 inches, you should be showing 10 inches here. Okay, so at this point here, I'm just going to go ahead and tie the ends together. I'm just using my crochet hook just to weave in those ends and tuck them in between and around the stitches so that it doesn't come apart easily or anything like that. Okay, so yeah guys, this is what the seam looks like after you weave in the ends, and then we're just always going to make sure to turn our work inside out. Just want to show you guys what it looks like on the little mannequin head. Okay, so yeah guys, this is what it looks like, this golden yellow and the faux fur headband. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow, and I hope you like this yarn overall. Here's what it looks like in the mauve color. Okay, and you guys can always order this off of my website as well, but definitely stay tuned for the part 2. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much for watching and subscribing and showing your support. Comment down below which color is your favorite, or if you've used this yarn before. Again, thanks so much. As always, knots of love.